Alright, what's up everybody? So I'm gonna do tips at the end for this. There is just a couple of things I want to mention, but I'll do it at the end. So yeah. Anyway, it's a pretty long run. It's like a 7.5 minute run, this Arena 1. But yeah, here's a video. See you at the end. All right, so I think for the most part, it's a pretty straightforward run. I just want to mention a couple things though that I found while I was trying this numerous times. It was no first try. Sad times, sad times. Always remember that when you go into the second mode, the base speed increases for Ion Cookie. So just be aware of that. It is quite easy to lose the shield, like here. That's because I misjumped, but you know it is quite easy. But you do have an extra shield with stage 2. Stage 3, the speed increases as it goes, and there are 8 orbs to pop, I guess, to collect. So make sure to get all 8. They are not magnetic, so just make sure to collect them all. But yeah, that's just a reminder of the ability. Sometimes you forget, so yeah. Right, so first tip is actually a bit later on, so let's do a little jump. Alright, so the main thing to look out for, obviously you don't want to be hitting and losing health or anything like that, but this, as soon as you enter the last stage, quite near the start of it, you'll transform here. And as always, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This health right there, that health is key. You need that health. Alright, so you want to be aiming for around the bear level or just under it, just over it, so you can single jump onto it or into it. I chose the top route, but you do miss a bear, but I think the top route made it a little bit easier to collect. This is absolutely essential that you get this health potion, because if not, and you do this, shoop, miss that, and then later on, near the end, you're like, oh no, gonna die. The bear puts out, the pet puts out, but uh-oh, oh. And you don't have enough health to carry on the run, and you gotta start again, sad times. So the next thing I want to point out is the pet. The pet can be a little bit odd. It puts out at different points. So mine put out there, but it can put out around here instead. I don't know what causes the difference of that few seconds, but it can make a pretty big difference to where the Ion actually dies and how often the pet puts out then for Donut. So right here, I get an extra one in this run right before this magnet. If you have the unfortunate thing of having the late put out, then you'll get it here, which isn't bad, but because as long as you collected that small potion, you will still make it to the last ability. But it does just change the frequency and where the pet puts out. See, I collected an extra one right here with the third stage, which means I can actually make it to here when I relay to Donut. But yeah, that aside, I don't really know what causes that. It's just different. I guess it's something to do maybe with the speed boosts on the third stage, maybe, or whichever stage that was. But yeah, so Donut is actually a little bit difficult. This is probably where most of my runs actually failed. It wasn't because of like ability or anything. It was just the speed. The base speed with Donut is really fast. So it can cause you to hit quite often. I did this multiple times. This was the only run that I never actually hit with Donut and lost the shield. I did miss a few things, like rainbow bears and probably some microchips as well. But here I think was super hard. I missed that microchip. But yeah, and I missed a variety of bears as well. I was pretty much just trying to stay alive and more than anything. I think at this point it wasn't even about the score, it was just about not hitting. Unless like you're really close to the last part, then you can probably sacrifice the shield if you're close to like that last dash thing, because it will charge a little bit. But I wouldn't recommend losing it on purpose if you can. Some parts are quite hard to navigate, but I would aim to keep it. There wasn't really an area which is easy in this last stage of the base speed, and once you go back around on this third go, the base speed is even higher, I believe. So yeah, just be careful of that, and you will be able to get. There is quite a lot of health in this, plus the pet. It does help a lot. So you can actually get quite far. I believe before my numerous tries I did this with, I hit twice with the donut, and 2 hits actually got me 427, which was my old record. So you can really see how much difference it actually makes right there with the 480. But yeah, all right, cool. That's 480 from me. Till next time. Bye bye.